A lot of something that's been making a lot of noise is Vince McMahon. I loved, with a D, loved WWE. As a kid, I thought that thing was real until I discovered MMA. And I'm like, man, there's no way this thing is real compared to MMA. There is no way. But apparently, or allegedly, Vince McMahon was accused of doing the, you see it right here, trafficking, of doing the trafficking of one of her coworkers. Let's hear in on what they have to report, or the allegations.
You may have heard about the shocking sex abuse lawsuit being leveled at WWE boss Vince McMahon by a former employee. The scandal couldn't come at a worse time as the WWE signed a massive $5 billion deal with Netflix. So much is on the line, everyone at the WWE has reportedly been told to not say a word.
Former WWE employee Janelle Grant accuses McMahon of sexual assault and trafficking. Just this week,
Bro,
McMahon, along
this nigga gotta be a lizard. Look how different he look right here. In comparison, look how he look. He gotta be a vampire or something.
You may have heard about the shocking sex abuse lawsuit being leveled at WWE boss Vince McMahon by a former employee. The scandal couldn't come at a worse time as the WWE signed a massive $5 billion deal with Netflix. So much is on the line, everyone at the WWE has reportedly been told to not say a word.
Former WWE employee Janelle Grant accuses...
Look how different he looks right there. These dudes are on massive Botox. Their surgeries are working. Or he's a vampire. He's just evolving at this point.
Of sexual assault and trafficking. Just this week, McMahon, along with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange to celebrate The Rock joining the board of WWE's new parent company, TKO.
Yeah, this dude, The Rock Johnson, whatever his name is, Dwayne Rock Johnson, he's making hella bread. He's definitely profiting off the. Yeah, it is Vince McMahon. Yep, they got him too. He's definitely profiting off the black faces in media, along with Kevin Hart. He's bringing Kevin Hart along with him. Good for them though.
Look, 78-year-old McMahon is almost unrecognizable with dyed black hair and a mustache, a far cry from his heyday. In the lawsuit, Janelle Grant accuses McMahon of sharing sexually explicit photographs and videos of her with the wrestlers and recruiting men to have a threesome at the WWE headquarters, even during working hours, while referring to her as his porn star. To show his domination over her life,
that's the Diddy freak off, not the WW suplex freak off. Imagine the suplexes he was doing. He was got her in the RKO. Okay, this is not a funny topic, but I just couldn't help myself.
The lawsuit claims McMahon texted her, "I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to blank you." Last year, McMahon spoke about his legacy.
Let me just say I've made mistakes, obviously, both personally and professionally through my 50-year career. I owned up to every single one of them and then moved on.
Now, many are wondering if the sordid accusations could threaten the 10-year, $5 billion deal Netflix just signed for WWE's live streaming rights.
Get to the bag. F all these allegations you're talking about. F all of that. Get to the bag. $5 billion for 10 years. Imagine how much money he's skating away with, because I'm sure he's a shareholder. Get to the bag. All those wrestlers who broke their arms and broke their legs and broke their back, they're probably not seeing a dime from that $5 billion. But all the shareholders, though, they're getting to the bag.
Is Netflix going to dump this deal? I don't think so. But could they? Well, this is Hollywood and anything can happen. But I would not say that anyone's getting out of the ring yet.
A spokesperson for Vince McMahon says the lawsuit is riddled with falsehoods, baseless fabrications of events that never transpired, and a malicious distortion of the truth.
The parent company of WWE says they take the accusers' quote horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing the matter internally.
Yeah, right. It's like this reminds me of the cops when they be like, yeah, we're investigating this black dude getting killed. And although we do have video evidence, we are not releasing it just yet. We are investigating internally. And then they never investigate shit. This person is always not guilty, always innocent. But apparently there's a lot of stuff that happened. This video didn't cover it, but I read I was reading this, and apparently he took a poo-poo. Not the poo-poo, he took a poo-poo with no wipes on top of this girl's head. Didn't allow her to wash it off. It's a lot of messy shit. Honestly, no pun intended. Honestly, I would not hold this against anybody in Hollywood at all. I think they are all complicit in some dirty, devious stuff. And that's something I talk to my friend about all the time. People in Hollywood, or people that we see in the media, people that we see on screens, Like me that you see me right now, you don't know who I am. You don't know nothing about me. You just watching me on YouTube and you think, oh, he seemed honest. You don't know shit about me. Okay. The same thing for Dwayne The Rock Johnson, whatever, Kevin Hart. All these dudes, they're all slimy. Like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whatever, Paulie Paulette. They're all slimy, bro. They're all going to slime you out. They're all going to violate their audience trust. 99% of them will, if the bag is big enough. Like they will sell you scams. They will do all of that shit. That's why I personally will not invest any money on anything they have going on. I do not see them as like gods per se, right? I do not see them as trustworthy people. Like I've supported YouTubers that I like by using their codes. It benefits me if I want the product. I get a discount code. I've used Incogni, and I've used the Lawnmower 3.0, nigga. I use that. I use my favorite YouTubers' codes to buy those things. Like if I actually need the product, I'll use their codes because they get a kickback and I get something that I truly enjoy. I would not invest my money in none of that. I would not believe that these dudes are like some of the straightest people, although they act like it. It's just marketing, bro. Like the more I can get you to trust in me, the more I can make you believe everything that I say, the more you are going to do the things that I want you to do. I'm going to lead you to the path that I want you to lead. Is he guilty? I don't know, bro. But did something happen? I believe it. Look at Diddy. Look at Bill Cosby. I want the 30 pop. 30 pop. Give me a 30 pop. All of those dudes, I believe they did it. R. Kelly. I personally, but it's all alleged stuff, right? Let's just say alleged because I don't even have money to eat. I can get sued. It's alleged. But do I believe they did it? 100% I believe they did that shit. And there is more dudes out there that are not being brought to the front of the media that are doing the exact same thing in the background. Especially in the space where the people on top hold so much power, like the movie industry, the music industry, all those people, they are doing devious stuff, bro. Devious stuff. And so if you wanna get touched like a Pringle, if you're not ready or single, ready to mingle, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. Yeah. I hope the young lady gets I guess whatever composition she's looking for. That's the other thing too. Like, although I think those dudes are complicit, I think they're doing some dirty deeds. Why aren't you going to the cops and making sure those dudes go to jail? Why you want money instead? Our society is so money focused and hungry. I get it though. We're hungry. We gotta eat. Somebody gotta feed us. But we're so hungry for the money that we don't even care about prosecuting or sending those guys to jail. We just want a bag. Shout out to all the get to the bag people out there, man. Because everybody's trying to get to a bag. Everybody's trying to get some money. Fuck prosecution. Fuck sending them to jail. Let's get to the bag. I like that. Let's stay focused on the bag. But I think at some point we got to start being like, okay, if these dudes are such, POS of human beings, or they're so like such a evil piece to society, we gotta start sending them to jail instead of just be like, oh, you gotta pay a $5 million fine when these dudes are worth hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars. Like that's like me buying a freaking can of peanuts at Walmart. It means nothing. You know what I mean? But talking about people in Hollywood, we're gonna transition nicely